All right, can't miss this interview. If you're getting ready to get up, hold off for 4 more minutes. We have the Beaver Creek Rodeo royalty here in the studio. The two sisters, I've got Brielle in the red shirt on the left, and then we have Morgan on the right. Well, thanks for coming in, you two.
Thank you for
How long does it take for you guys to get dressed and ready to go?
Well, we've got it down to a science, and it usually takes less than 10 minutes now, but when we first started, it would be an hour at least.
10 minutes.
Because we curl our hair the night before, so we sleep in curlers. So that takes a lot of time out of it. We're not sitting there hot curling it every morning. To get fully dressed up, I think we pulled into the parking lot at 7:45, and we were walking in here at 7:55.
So you're both, obviously you're the princess, Brielle.
Yep.
Morgan, you're the queen. You're both sisters. You were involved with the Eagle County Rodeo last year, and you've done that in the past. How does this process start? How do you get to the level where you're at? What are the steps you take?
So in order to become the Beaver Creek Rodeo royalty, you have to fill out a paper application, and that, we were invited to apply for that one, and it was kind of more sent out to us. It's open for anybody to apply, and then when we turned in the paper application, they reviewed it, and had other people apply, we would have had to do a full pageant with riding and saddling our horses and grooming and a speech.
But no one else applied?
No one else applied, and our coordinators have been watching us for a couple years, so they've seen our writing. They have seen how we present ourselves. They saw us as Eagle County, so they chose to skip a lot of the stuff that they already knew. We still had to do an interview before they made a final decision to accept us as their royalty. But sometimes it's a bigger pageant. I've applied historically and not made it, and it was a much bigger pageant than this year, when they were still just kind of doing their final feelings if they wanted us to be the royalty. Okay,
so Brielle, so obviously you guys have been drawn to the rodeo, to horses. Is it involved with the 4-H programs at all? Is that kind of where it all begins in a way?
Both of us are in the Freedom Riders 4-H drill team. We perform in the Eagle County Rodeo, and it'll be our 8th year?
8th, 9th year with that.
8th, 9th year with that, and that's where I first started learning how to ride and learning how to be a part of a show. And then when my sister joined the royalty, I was like, ooh, hey, that looks like fun.
So who's older?
I'm older.
You're older.
Yeah.
Not by much.
By about 2 years.
1 year, 11 months.
And you're both born and raised here in the Valley.
Yep.
So you've been around the outdoors and horses and wildlife for a long time, and you just were naturally drawn to it. What was it that instilled you guys that excitement about it to begin with when you were doing the 4-H programming back in school? What was it that just excited you about? Was it being around the livestock? Was it being around horses? What was it?
We all, when I was younger, before we had horses, we'd always go to the Eagle County Rodeo, and I would see the drill team riders, these little kids riding horses awesomely with flags, and the rodeo queens running by. I was like, yes, I really want to do that. So I begged for 10 years for my parents to let me have a horse. And I got a horse for my 10th birthday, and that's kind of where it started.
Got a horse for my 10th birthday.
And then I got jealous.
Did you get her old horse when she got a new one, kind of like the older siblings hand stuff
my brother
down?
got our horse.
Yeah,
she got her
first one, and then I got my own horse, who was a little bit of a stinker.
So the Beaver Creek Rodeo gets underway tonight, right here in the Avon area, Trail Creek. Tell us a little bit about that event, timing, and what people can expect to see.
So the Beaver Creek Rodeo gates open at 5 o'clock. Come early, come at 5 o'clock. The rodeo doesn't start till 6, but if you come early, you can sign up for mutton busting, calf scramble, burro racing. You can check out all the vendors. You can go do face painting. I think we'll be out there as royalty. I think you two ride in initially, really to kind of kick things off, right? Yeah, and then we start it with a big flag presentation and then the national anthem. And it's just a lot of fun to come early. And then the rodeo itself, it's not as high key and fast paced as Eagle County, so it's a lot easier to really feel what the rodeo is, to see it. It's in that one location, makes it nice and easy. Yeah. For sure. And you two are probably going to be signing autographs.
You bet.
That's kind of the way it goes. Do you get nervous? Are you going to be nervous right before they pop the gate and they're like, all right, the rodeo gets underway? Are you like, yeah? You all fired up?
I'm not nervous until we're right in the middle of the arena, and then I start going, oh, shoot. My horse gets super excited. He starts dancing in the back, and he's like, yeah, I'm ready to go, Mom.
Morgan, thanks. Yeah. Congratulations to both of you. We look forward to seeing you tonight and every Thursday all summer long. If you want to be a part of the Beaver Creek Rodeo, you can go to Beaver Creek's website. You can actually just show up at Trail Creek. The gates open at 5. If you want to get your kids signed up for some of the young events early on, you want to do that before the line fills up because those spots sell out real fast. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.